I was such a huge fan of the last Tubi movie that I watched, The Boss Man. So I watched another one made by JJ Stomp. I was not disappointed. This one has all the big names in it as well. First off, I need to apologize for being late on this, but I was informed that JJ Stomp, the director and writer, is actually in the movies. He's James from The Boss Man, and he's Mario in this one.
It's me, Mario!
Don't know how I didn't fucking figure that out, but this guy is amazing. 14 upcoming projects, but today I'm talking about In 3 Dragon, no spaces. The very beginning of the movie tries to give backstory, like a lore dump on the dragons, and frankly it's a lot. I tuned out of it. I had to watch it 3 different times to like register what I was hearing. I'm gonna keep it brief. There's mommy dragon, there's a daddy dragon, they have a baby, and they call that dragon Silver. Those are the 3 of the In 3 Dragon. But it's not about them, okay? Silver Dragon had babies. They had 3 babies. 4 babies. We got black, white, diamond, and golden. They fight each other for some reason. They're like they have an annual fight. But on the 7th day at midnight, they have to stop fighting. I don't know why, that's just what Silver told them. During one of the fights, the dragons go to Earth.
The diamond dragon
Hooks up with a human. And that's a big no-no. That's a big no-no. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, it could be millions of years later. It could be billions. They say both things. So I don't know how much time has passed, but a shit ton of time has passed. Golden Dragon makes a return to Earth, and he possesses this human's body.
Come on. Not fair.
Don't even worry about that guy, though, because he's rude. And he doesn't want to share his big bottle of alcohols with his friend.
Oh shit!
His friend's also kind of fucked up. Why is he so happy to see this happening? He also steals that big bottle of alcohol back and a blankie. Birds in a feather and all that. Forget about the dragons now. We're in this woman's house and a bunch of people in ski masks are breaking in while she's asleep.
Mario! Good morning, sis. Laura, don't hurt yourself.
And they were just setting up, trying to blast her eardrums out to celebrate her birthday. Why the fuck did they have ski masks on?
It's Mario's birthday too.
In my mind, in this moment, I thought they were implying that they were twins. They're not related at all, but they literally don't say that. It's going to seem like I'm leaving out information right now, actually, because this blonde woman, Nancy, shows up to the birthday party. They're implying that Nancy and Mario had some kind of past together. They've known each other for a long time. Could be romantic, could not be, unclear. A lot of this conversation Mario and Nancy are having, you can't hear because of the music that they're blaring over it. But the weirdest part about that is the music is Christmas music, and it's not Christmas.
There's milk and cookies on the table. We tuck her in, it's Christmas Eve. She's dreaming about reindeer.
Personally, I was thinking maybe there was like fidelity issues between Nancy and Mario here. That's not what's happening. I'm not even gonna... It's not spoiling anything. She shows up one other time and then nothing about her. Either way, Mario leaves. Like, he got upset about something. It doesn't look like anything went wrong, but he leaves. He's upset. He finds himself at an underground fighting thing happening in this empty lot. He starts making an ass of himself.
I think he shall.
I think he's also hearing dragons. I think that's what that means. Whenever this disembodied voice speaks in the sky, I can hardly understand what it's saying.
What is this guy, drunk?
Is he drunk? He's literally drinking right now. In front of you. He gets his ass beat, but I think that's just because he's drunk. And it's the most wildly unfair fight ever. There's like 20 of these dudes beating up on the one drunk guy. Seems like they're about to kill Mario, actually. They take him behind a bush and they're still pummeling him. He's just lying there. And they're still beating him up. The weirdest shit I think about this is I think Mario's friends with their boss. Their boss man. Anyway, these two other women over here pull up and they're trying to save Mario. The pack of these people fighting in the parking lot are like, yeah, okay, if you beat us in a fight, you can have him. Don't worry about that though, because they are shady and they don't fight fair either. Now's the time, lady. To clarify, these two women do not know Mario.
Mamma mia!
They don't know him. This is the first they're meeting. But they win the fight and they take Mario to their home.
You're taking him home, Mary. What? I've called a ride for you. Are you drunk?
I guess they don't need to be scared of him because clearly they can fight. But why would you just bring this man into your house? What if he was evil? He stays the night there, goes back home in the morning. But they're friends now. They're friends, okay? They exchange numbers. This one woman, Amber, owns a gym. And her uncle over here fixes her equipment for her.
So you're able to fix my equipment?
Oh yeah, I'm almost at the last part here where I need to tighten up this bolt a little bit, like this. See?
It's looking good.
It's looking real good. So you're going to be able to use that very well.
Her equipment is nunchucks. They're working great. I think the purpose of that scene is to let you know that Amber's uncle is familiar with weapons and fighting. So I'll store that away. Back at Mario's place, they made it seem like he left for some reason regarding Nancy. But what would you do after that, right? They invite her over again to his house for dinner without telling him again.
Hi. And now she's here.
He's fine this time, though. Nothing happens. And that's literally the last time you see her. They don't talk about her again. Forget about her. She's no longer relevant. One of Mario's friends here at the dinner, though, like I mentioned earlier, has an underground fighting business going on.
Did you find your fighter?
I didn't find one yet.
It's hard to find good one.
His name is Robert, and he's the boss man of the fighting ring.
It's about the hair, huh? Really? The hair. It's everything.
Do you think they specifically grew out their hair for this movie because they thought it was hot? They gotta make sure you know it's real because he's yanking on it. It's real hair. I swear to God, it's real.
I am so happy to see you happy. When you getting to have a woman in your life?
Right. So we're alluding to the idea that something tragic happened to Mario regarding a woman. Still no further detail on that. I'm including all this because I want you to understand how out of left field this is when they actually explain it. Anyways, the boss man is fighting these dudes. They just want to fight for the heck of it because of his reputation or something, maybe? I don't know, but they're fighting him. It's an unfair fight, so Mario comes out and starts also fighting them.
Hey man, I want to fight you. Are you a chicken?
Did you want to do it again?
Yes, I do. Do you know who I am?
Yes, I do.
I know who you are.
Yes.
You piece of shit.
Just in case you thought he was a bad fighter before, he's not. He's actually really good. It's just because he was drunk. Okay, I hope you haven't completely forgotten about the dragon guy, because he's coming back now. He's still wandering around here, and he also ends up at that underground fighting in some field somewhere.
You! I'll give you $20.
Me?
Yes, you.
The boss man is physically at this one. When he sees the walloping that the dragon gives these other dudes, he's like, oh yeah, oh, that's my guy, okay? So come to my house, yeah? Come on over. They get there and boss man has to take a whiz-waz. Now you explain this next bit to me.
Holy shit! Next time, not.
There's a massive range in the intellectual state of this dragon man, because some days he's sounding like a caveman, other days he's full sentences.
Where did you live before?
Down there.
Oh, I'm sorry. It should be very hard to be homeless. What's your name?
Homeless.
Bossman decides to call this guy Dragon Mo. Something like that, but they just call him Dragon the rest of the movie. Mild coincidence, I guess. I'm showing this part for 2 reasons and 2 reasons only. 1. And this very realistic looking underground bar. And 2, this funny juice they're drinking, literally labeled Night Night Knockout. Give me some of that. Give me some of that.
That's gonna knock you out, Dragon.
This is so good.
I don't know if he gets knocked out or not, but they leave. At some point they end up going to Mario's house. Dragon has been hunting down him. Him is Mario, but they don't say that.
Father! I found him!
Where did you find him?
What?
My new fighter found him on the street. Dragon, come over here.
Dragon wants to fight Mario, but that voice in the sky is telling him, it's not time yet. You can't do it yet. But there's tension. Okay, there's tension.
It seemed like you guys know each other.
I never seen him before.
I think I know you 1 billion years.
Hi, I'm Laura, Mario's big sister. I know, it's a long story.
I don't want to give too much away, but it really doesn't make sense. Mario is human, at least part human. They aren't acting like he's immortal or anything. So 1 billion years? I'm more confused about how much Mario knows about these dragons. I feel like they go back and forth on him knowing nothing, and then him also just knowing everything. Like, does he know he's part dragon or not? I don't know the logistics of being a human dragon hybrid, but I'm getting mixed signals. Mario and the dragon get to fighting. I think JJ just discovered this move right before he filmed this movie, because so many times they do this like distraction hit little deal. They're fighting normal for a while, but for some reason the rest of the pals that are just like watching the fight decide, let's talk about something else. And so they start using dragon powers in this fight. There's fireballs.
They are good fighters.
The fight gets cut off so soon after the dragon powers, though. The dragon beef, though, is there.
Next time, Mario.
It's me, Mario.
It's Amber's friend's birthday. I don't know her name. But they invite Mario to the birthday party. So it's the lamest party I've ever seen in my life. Amber is desperate as fuck. Amber's pal over here gets shit-faced drunk, passes out. They bring her to her bed, and then Amber and Mario go off and so they're together now. Okay. So the dragon is fighting other people now, just to show you how powerful he is. But they get to this last guy, who's entirely human, I might add, to my understanding. It's not an easy win. It's kind of embarrassing, if you think about it. Another jacket toss. Alright, try to keep up with me. This fight must have been being recorded because now they're being interviewed live on Ion Entertainment with host, I don't know the guy's name, and Donna Lee Heising.
Good afternoon, folks. My name is Aki Alion.
And I am Donna Lee Heising, and you are watching Ion Entertainment.
Must be the TV entertainment business she made that deal with the boss man. But Ion Entertainment is Donna Lee Heising's real life YouTube channel. She used to interview people on there. Now it's mostly demo reels, but it's real. So she's interviewing this version of the boss man and the dragon in regards to the underground fighting. During that same interview, Donna starts talking about Mario. Almost called him James. Fuck. And they bring him in. Don't forget that there was some drama between Mario and the dragon earlier, because there's still tension.
Well, I guess that's no dragon. You're just gonna have to find someone else to fight.
No! I want to fight him, no matter what it takes!
Take your goddamn hands off her!
Don't want to fight? Mario!
He still wants to fight.
Mario!
It doesn't land well in the room, but the crowd goes wild.
Thank you for tuning in.
I found him.
Bitch, you did not find him. I hate this. Dragon's been doing so much work. Now you see him on the little TV orb and you think, I found him. Fuck you. Whatever. Mario needs to train for the fight with Dragon. He's been retired. Who better to train him than Amber's uncle from earlier? Remember him?
I made your favorite, spaghetti.
Wow, looks good.
That does not look good. I also want to clarify, I don't think this guy has a name. They call him Uncle. Everybody calls him Uncle. Not just Amber. Everyone's calling him Uncle. While Amber is trying to convince him to train Mario, he's asking all these questions. She's not answering like any of them. But he asked her this wildly open-ended question.
Would you train Mario?
Who's Mario?
I love him.
What do you know about him?
A lot. It's a long story.
Well, what happened?
It's so sad. Even I was crying when he was telling me the story.
And they cut to what appears to me to be a different film, a different movie from a while ago, but with the real life actor for Mario. What the fuck does any of that mean? Who was that? What happened? I still don't know. But Uncle is like, wow, yeah, that's sad. Okay, I'll train him. Either way, they have the hardest training montage I've ever fucking seen. In the midst of all this, the uncle says, I think he says, remember, he killed your wife?
Killed your wife?
What? I'm gonna assume that's what that black and white little video from earlier was trying to communicate. Who killed his wife? Why? I'm thinking about Nancy again from earlier. What was that about? I love this movie. It only gets more confusing. Amber's sleeping by herself. She's not related to these dragons as far as I can tell. In her dream, she starts fighting dragons. I don't know what this fate change is about, but I'm all for it. Again, this fight's pretty equally matched considering he's a dragon. Maybe, and this is just a theory of mine, but maybe the dragon infiltrated Mario's wife's dreams and killed her in there like Freddy Krueger or some shit. I know she was in the kitchen and I know there was a weapon on the floor, but I think they're just reusing footage, so I'm not gonna dwell on that too much. I don't have a black wig. I don't know why any of this is happening. They don't talk to each other. Amber starts losing the fight, and her unconscious body in real life starts screaming, freaking out. Our buddy comes and wakes her up, and it looks like that's the end of that. I don't know when the information got out. But I guess all the fully human characters know about the dragons now. Mario's out shopping while everybody else is partying at his house, and Dragon pulls up.
There she is!
Why did he sound like that? So it starts happening now. My human mind can't fathom what powers dragons are capable of. And I know this, but I wasn't any less surprised when dragons started summoning other people off of the flyers from his car.
I bring my family too. What?
Everyone's fighting. The two dudes that were watching Donna Lee's show earlier on the orb materialize as well. Turns out the one guy is Golden Dragon's brother. Diamond. The one that had the human lover.
No! Mario's gonna kill you!
Brother!
Are we catching on? I wasn't. I was still very confused. Mario shows up finally. He starts fighting too.
This is what I'm waiting for a million years.
A million years now. See?
Arvin. I want you to go get Mario.
Piggyback. Some dude comes out of the ground.
Bring him to me.
Mario's this guy's son, if you caught that.
My son!
Mario's half human, half dragon. His dad and his mom, I guess, abandoned him because Daddy Dragon threatened to disown him. Roughly, that's what happened.
Golden Dragon, you meet your brother,
And you meet your nephew.
Nobody cares. The voice in the sky is telling them that Mario and Golden Dragon have to fight each other for the honor of their ancestors. And Mario's like, damn guys, what the fuck? I guess I'll fight for the honor of my ancestors I found out about 5 seconds ago.
Robert, I'm sorry. Come on. Here, have some drink. Makes you feel better.
I do not know what this shit is about. Golden Dragon drugs the boss man and kills him Phenomenal acting. They can only use your powers to fly around the world, but not to fight. Some of the wildest shit happens in this last bit.
Mario, I'm over here.
I'd show the whole thing if I could. Dragon almost kills Mario, but doesn't. Mario marries a horse. That's a joke. He marries Amber. That was a weird shot, though. The plot of this one was incredibly confusing. I think part of that is because of the inconsistencies and also like the lack of information. None of that made me enjoy it any less. I can't wait for those 14 upcoming projects to come out. 10 out of 10 again, obviously. Bye!
You a bad dragon. Robert, you better take him home before he falls asleep.
You're crazy, man. Let's go home before you get knocked out.
We know